Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I am Rick Godley, and I'm standing with Skylar Temple for episode number 2. We talked last time about what Rock-Steady Boxing is for the community. Here on the campus of Louisiana Tech University, Rock-Steady Boxing, a nonprofit organization, ancillary, if that's a big word, from the Louisiana Tech University.
Yes.
Correct? So explain what the nonprofit status is, because we have a fundraiser coming up.
Yes. So we like to reach individuals in our community, and being a nonprofit, we have to do a lot of fundraising. Obviously, that is how we generate our money that can allow us to buy equipment such as this and the speed bags. Yes. So, and obviously with equipment and all of our hard work and punching that we go through it, it does have to be replaced, and quite often. So all that revolves financial assistance.
All right. So the walk is going to be happening on April 23rd.
Absolutely.
Correct? Before we get to the details on that, Rock-Steady Boxing on the campus of Louisiana Tech's been around since what, 2016?
Yes,
Am I right on that?
We've just celebrated 5 years.
5 years. So the first year was probably who and how many athletes, and now you've grown to?
Yes. So it started off very small, and since then we have grown to where we've reached over 70 participants. Wow. So we definitely have, you know, it's taken a little bit, but it has for sure definitely grown, and we're seeing more and more individuals come and sign up for our classes.
Well, what happens, it's an information process of like awareness, interest, desire, and action. People can't take action because they don't know, because they're not aware, so that's what this is. So if you know somebody, or this message reaches you somehow, some way, because you promote this via social media, that this is for Parkinson's disease diagnoses only.
Right.
And then the classes, are they free for the participants, or do they have to pay?
So they have a discounted membership for the Lambright Sports and Wellness Center, and what that includes is $50 a month, and that includes for the boxer and their cornerman. And their cornerman is the person that is there to support them, just like in the ring. They're the ones that may drive them to class. They can also participate with them in the workouts, and with that, they also have access to our facility. So they don't have to just come to class. They actually have, access to our pools, to the bowling alley, and to the weight rooms as well. So they can get more physical activity than just the 2 days here.
Well, sounds like a great value, and not only that, last time we spoke, it is so important not only for this community not to remain sedentary, but for all of us not to remain sedentary.
Absolutely.
And so this has been showing to have some appreciable results for the participants. Rock-Steady Boxing, a nonprofit organization. Fundraiser is the Walk in the Park, or is it the Bark in the Park? What's going to happen? What's the details?
There might have some barking because
it's dog friendly.
Yes, you are more than welcome to bring your dogs. Mine will be there. And so what we do is we try to walk 1 mile. That's 2 laps in Hideaway. Dr. Geis will also be present with us. He has really been motivated with walking this year, and
he's a walking machine.
He is. And so, and as you can see, our boxers are already walking
here.
And so that's what we start our class off with. And we're trying to incorporate more of it so we can get ready for those hills that are going to be in Hideaway. But yes, so we make 2 laps. That is our goal.
Now, when you said heels, you meant hills, not high heels.
That's right.
I'm just
heels. It's the country accent coming out.
I know. What is a person from Delhi called? A Delhi-Lillian? Delhite, or?
I like the first one better, but I'm not exactly sure what the proper name is.
Now, Skylar Temple, the coordinator of health and wellness here at the Lambright Intramural Center on the campus of Louisiana Tech. Rock-Steady Boxing, one of the myths, let's correct, it's not like these participants glove up and start getting in the ring and hitting each other. That's not what goes on. Right,
absolutely. So we do not have any sparring or anything like that. What we do have is actually, we do hit these bags, and I'll tell you, they can pack a punch.
Sure.
We also do a lot of mitt work where we will have them, actually hit ourselves as far as like with our hands, like in the mitt. And so that's really the only contact boxing that we have. And then you can really feel the impact of those punches, let me tell you. So, but they do. Sometimes some individuals hit a little harder than others, but that is kind of one of the things that we've seen is that impact of the punch that comes back and helps so much, with this disease.
All right, so the fundraiser to help us, by the way, we're open to any kind of new and novel ideas to create funds, revenue for the nonprofit organization, Rocksteady Boxing, here on the campus of Louisiana Tech at the Lambright Intramural Center. What does one do to participate, and how do you raise money?
So we look for different events such as this. In April, we're trying to make this, the walk in the park, something that we do every year. We originally started the year of the tornado, which kind of knocked things, a little out of the loop.
Why is it people in Ruston in Louisiana, we can smile at that devastating event because we survived it?
We did, we did. And it was very difficult. So our first one was supposed to be that weekend. We rescheduled it. And then last year, obviously, we were dealing with COVID, so still are. But so that was just an immediate for our group. And now we're just trying to expand to the community to get more people involved. Maybe you have loved ones that you want to meet some of our athletes and have to get them interested in wanting to come. Maybe you have a loved one that you've lost to the disease and you just want to show support to these athletes as they come out there and participate.
So they can make a donation in their memory, or, correct me if I'm wrong, if they can't be in town at that time, they can do a virtual walk somehow, some way to engage?
Absolutely, yes, that would be wonderful. And of course, we will have our Rocksteady attire, so if you want to show some support like that, we have shirts and sweatshirts that our boxers support, every day in class. So you could be just like one of us and show support in that way as well.
Well, I'm noticing the swag and the apparel wear here as the participants, athletes are showing up for the first of two classes, Tuesdays and Thursdays, and they are all decked out and kind of neat. So any other myth that you would like to correct that the community doesn't know about?
That it doesn't necessarily matter what level of Parkinson's that you have. If you are in a wheelchair, if you are in a walker, you are more than capable of getting here. As long as you can find a way here, we can get you moving. And I have seen where individuals that show up in a wheelchair and after, a few months, we get them into a walker, they start to regain some of those freedoms that they have lost to the disease. So don't count yourself out just because you're scared to maybe get involved, and don't be intimidated by the bag. Let the bag be intimidated by you.
Well, bring your reluctance, and that will be ameliorated, I am sure, in the process. Matter of fact, I'm involved with Buddy Ball, and Nyla comes to mind. Nyla leads off for Team Woodard, and last fall, she was in a walker. Well, last week, she wasn't in a walker.
That is awesome.
But she did need assistance getting around the bases, but that did not cut down on her exuberance. It's really encouraging. So. We know that you may have apprehensions. Bring them too. Skylar and the staff will be able to take care of that, and you'll find a community that you won't find by sitting by yourself. I would dare, of encouragement, exhorters, and you'll feel good about it because you did something.
And it's very empowering to whoop up on something, It is very empowering. You get to take out all that anger and aggression on a bag. Exactly.
Boom. I'm done for the day.
There you go.
All right, so registration to get involved, and
that is my sister, actually, who just
standing right in front of the camera. That's okay. Come here. Oh, now she just turned red. So no. Who are you? Are you a participant?
No, I'm one of the student coaches.
Student coaches. Okay.
Yeah, I'm an assistant coach.
All right. So what do people do to sign up, or just show up come April 23rd? What
we like to do is we like to have you contact us, and we schedule an assessment with you. And typically what we like to start off first is we like to welcome you into the class, let you see how it operates. We have a lot of paperwork, obviously, that has to be filled out. And then we schedule a physical assessment with you, and that's where we just kind of assign you to the level of class that you would need to participate in. So it's a couple of steps, but the first step is giving us a call or typing out an email.
All right, so that's to get a participant here for the walk in the park. On April 23rd, show up, sign up,
That's
or
right.
how do you want to handle that?
So what we'll do is we will have a registration table there. It's just sign a little waiver. It's $5 per person. You just come in, bring your puppy dog, and have some fun. We're supposed to, I believe, have railway coffee out there as well with a little coffee and breakfast.
Sure enough. What's your dog's name?
Costa and Oakley.
Costa Oakley
Yeah.
going to be in the park as well. All right, so this is episode 2, and we're going to come back future episodes, see how this goes and grows, and talk to some of the athletes.
That's right.
And the participants, and the intruders as well.
That's
Just
true.
walking in, taking up.
It's okay. It's kind of, there's 11 years difference between us.
So this is Skylar. Skyler, are you Earthler? Oh, okay. No.
No, I'm Shiloh.
I like it, Shiloh.
And I can tell you where her name came from.
It means peace. I know that. Shiloh, Mississippi, maybe? No. Tennessee? Tell me.
So, I wasn't a planned child, so my parents named me Shiloh because it also means God's gift.
So yeah,
Cool.
she was, unexpected.
Wrapped in swaddling clothes. We won't go there. All right, so that's another edition here, Rocksteady Boxing on the campus of Louisiana Tech and the Lambright Intramural Center. I'm Rick Godley, Skyler, and Shiloh. If any questions, you could email me, atlruston@gmail.com, atlruston@gmail.com. I encourage you to bookmark atl-ruston.com, as that stands for All Things Local, ATL, All Things Local, keeping you informed so that you get involved. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We'll stream you later.